Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a different video. I don't know what I was saying there, but I'm going to do a different video today. I basically want to talk about the new Starpath, my thoughts on it, and I don't know, basically like the duties and stuff, and because there's a few things have changed a little, so I just want to go over them and yeah, basically just give you my thoughts on why I'm not 100% on how it is at the moment, and hopefully why I think it needs to change a little. But for now, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so, right. The reason I'm making this is because I'm not, like, entirely happy with the new Starpath. I mean, it's a great update, don't get me wrong. Timon and Pumbaa, love it. Absolutely love it. The quests as well are really cool. But the Starpath, which I have done pretty much, I have got all the rewards. There's just a few things I've got to wait even more days on, you know, which is going to be part of, like, reasoning why I'm not 100%, like, a huge fan of it this time. I mean, it's still okay, but there's a few things missing. There's a few things what I would do differently, but I basically just want to go over it, and you guys can let me know your thoughts as well on the Starpath and the duties that are in there, and maybe a way to improve. And you never know, Gameloft might eventually see this, which I doubt it, but you know, I mean, if it gets enough views it might, but we'll see. But yeah, so basically, before I get into this properly, I'm going to quickly check Scrouge, because I haven't checked him today yet, so he might have something new. Really, a can in there? A can in the window? Loving, like I say, loving the update altogether. Let's see what he's got anyway. What's this? Just a normal can, yeah, we've had that. I'm not sure why it needs a full figure kettle as well. This is crazy. I do like that, though. It's a nice little update, especially if you've got all the clothes, you get more items in here, right? So again, still not... Oh, that's new, right? Oh, I do like that. Potted tropical plant. Lovely. We'll take that straight away. Right, so we've got that. Did I just check them ones? I can't remember now. I think I did, yeah? Either way, I've got them. So, wait, have I? Is that new? Oh, that's new. Have I not got that? I've got one similar. Still, I will take that as well. Something that is definitely needed, especially this time of year. When is that new? Here we go. We're getting some new items. I do like that. That's cool. I won't mind a big version of that. I mean, we did get that white one, right? But let's check upstairs as well. Yeah, we've got that. Wow, is that it on there? Really? Got the new wallpapers and flooring. Nothing there. Oh, that's new. Is it? Or is it just... Yeah, what is this?
Hello.
Oh, golden curtain. Middle. Nice. So there's two of us to get as well. Nice. Brilliant. Love that. We've got the daisy one. Get out of the way, will you? Come on, then. You want some? Right. No else there. What about on here? I've gone a different route this time. I don't know why. Yeah, I've got all those. I'm going to check the table. And I always go up to them just to make sure there's not an orange dot on them, because you never know, right? Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm going to go somewhere quiet for this, because I'm going to be ranting a little bit. So, a lot of you guys, I said I was going to do, like, a video on the, like, tips and tricks, basically my version of how to get the Starpath done quick. I could still do that if you guys want. You'll have to let me know down below. I was going to do it before, but I just had an idea they was going to change it a little, and they have, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. But let's just go into this empty room, right, where it's fun. Right, so my thoughts on it, right? It's still good. The items, well, the rewards, like, I mean, they are amazing. I have to say, I do really like the rewards. And I think a lot of people might be disappointed because it is nearly Halloween and we're not getting a proper Halloween one right this time. So, like I say, a few of the items you could get away with it, right? So, I mean, just looking now, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? I don't know what my favourite item is. Probably the, I mean, these are so good. So good. But like I say, I mean, where's this come from? Rockstar one. You know? Don't get me wrong, like I say, it's pretty cool, but I think because a lot of people expected, like, oh yeah, it's nearly Halloween, we're going to have some good Halloween items. And the fact we haven't really got them, and all they've given us is the new, is it the Mickey Sweetie Bowl thing, which is craftable now as well, by the way. I don't know if anyone knew that or whatnot, but I've crafted it. Dude, like I say, so many good items in it this time. Like the fireworks, they work really good. That's awesome. Another big balloon, you know. Clothing looks pretty cool as well. You know, I'm not hitting on any of these items because I really love it. I expect this as well. So good. It changes colour as well. You can change the colour on it. I mean, look at it. It's brilliant. The only thing I've got to buy is the rest of them, you know. So, but yeah, the problem I've got with it is, like, I know a lot of you guys do more than one, like, Starpath, right? My mum does 2. She does Xbox and she does Steam. And the problem I've got is because she can't play it so much, she's like suffers from rheumatoid arthritis a lot. So, you know, and the medication she's on, she tends to sleep around like 5 p.m. till about, I don't know, say midnight. So, and the only time she can really get on is maybe in the morning. And some of the challenges this time she might struggle with, not the fact that they're hard, but because some of them require to do at least 3 days. 3 days. And she's not like, you know, she's not like me where I can knock it out in what is it now? It's been 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, technically it's not fully done, but it's done, you know. I mean, these duties are just going to get me my moonstones, right? So, what I want to talk about, right, is the duties that are involved, which I am not a fan of. So I've had a gripe with some of them for a while. It's not the fact that, oh, it slows me down to do it, because I still do it in 3 days, right? This is probably the quickest I've done it, technically, even though it's not done. But I've got all of awards, right, other than the moonstones, which I'll get anyway. And they have given us a decent amount of time, don't get me wrong. But it's just like thinking of people that's got like disabilities or, you know, can't get on as much and stuff like that. But basically, we'll start with like, what little tip for me, what I usually do is you'll see one come on, like it's on there right now, is it? Yeah, the Daisy Boutique one. It's on so many times. Was it 4 this time? I'm not sure if it's 4. It might be 3 or 4, but I think trying to think. It's either 3 or 4. I just think that's too much. Too much for that one. Because when my mum gets them, she's not like I'm not saying she's not clever, because you don't need to be clever for this, but what I tend to do is if I can knock other ones off, I'll leave the Daisy Boutique one on, because if another one pops on, you do one Daisy's Boutique, and then say you got 2 of them on, you got 1 out of 2 on both, right? So it doesn't take 2 days. But my mum would normally do it like, so, oh, she's done one, and then she's like, oh, another one's just popped on. Oh, got to wait while tomorrow. So it takes her longer, and she's struggling to do the Starpath normally. And it's mainly because she's got 2 accounts, and I know a lot of people have 2 accounts, and you probably still do it quick. But you got to think about people that can't do it as quick, you know. Maybe you've got a full-time job and stuff like that. And I know it's 50 days, but, you know, you got to take into account multiple things, right? So, but certain ones like that, where it's, like the Daisy Boutique, I mean, it doesn't bother me that you basically got to wait a day to do it again, right? But whilst I'm here, I mean, this one, the further you get in the Starpath this time, the requirements were just getting higher and higher and higher. And I don't know why. What, just to make it last longer? Is it? I don't get it. I don't get why you make it more difficult at the end. Like I say, it's not difficult, but for, like, I don't know, the repetitiveness of the royal tasks, for example, starts off with 10. I always have 10 ready for when I start the Starpath, and I get them knocked off straight away. So I'll come on like an hour before the update comes out, knock out 10 of the royal duties, sorted, 5 on one island, 5 on the other. And then as soon as I hand a couple in, it goes up to 15, then it goes up to 20, then it goes up to 25, and then 30. I had 30 to do. Yeah, if you're quick, you're quite quick at them, right? But there's certain ones on the duties that I hate, and you can get stuck. I don't know if I've got them at the minute. Right, Fine Glimmer, easy enough, right? Most of these easy enough. But then Scramble Coin. My mum cannot do Scramble Coin whatsoever. She hates it, right? Which I get, you know, some people like it, some people don't. But my mum's like, she's not like a... I'm bringing my mum into this a lot because it's the only example I've got. But The scramble coin, she hates it. She doesn't know what she's doing. I've told her no end of times, right? But it's just one of them things she doesn't like and can't get used to it. Like, there's a lot of stuff we don't like, right? So just certain duties like that. And I mean, you can get stuck with multiple of them, right? And another one, for example, is the time bending ones, right? You got to find a time bending core. There was multiple of them on mine. There was a core, and is it the time bending parts or something? Like 3 of those and 1 core. And I kid you not, I must have spent an hour trying to get that core, and it just didn't pop up. Did not pop up. I gave up in the end and just did like another one. But I was just doing it as like an example to show my mum, like, because she doesn't even like the time bending either. Because she's obviously rheumatoid arthritis affects her hands, so she can't exactly, you know, go around time bending all the time. Which, again, this is no dig at Gameloft or anything. I just feel like it should be catered more to, like, the cozy, simple gamer, you know, rather than, say, somebody that can excessively play it a lot. So, again, that is what it is, right? And then there's another one as well, which I'm not big on, which is the Dreamsnap submissions. So I know a lot of you guys like to do your Dreamsnaps as soon as it comes on, because, you know, Dreamsnaps are awesome, right? We all love Dreamsnaps, especially for the rewards and that. I think this time it was a bit watered down a little. Like last time, I think we had to upload those 3 different challenges for it. There's only 2 this time. But the fact they've put it in there twice, why not just once, you know? It's just like, oh, I've done it. Nice one. I can do my photo. And then you do your photo and you're like, oh, no, there's another one popped up. And you've got to basically wait a whole week, right? But again, that's more suited to me because, like I say, I rush it. So I don't do my dream snaps. But for my mum, as an example, again, sorry, guys, she likes to do her dream snap as soon as it changes. She takes 5, 10, 15 minutes, you know, just get it up. But she actually does, you know, try and do a little bit, you know, to make it look good. But then she'll get the challenge and be like, well, I can't do that while next week now. And then if she can't do it next week because she's, maybe it's not even come up yet because she, like I say, she can't do them so quick. So I just feel like some of the challenges, like I say, this one's not so bad. Like the Daisy Boutique's awful because it's always 2. Why not 1, you know? And again, new one this time, because I don't remember having to give 7 gifts. 6 was always the limit, and I thought, okay, 6, that's fair enough. 2 days, you know, 3 one day, 3 next. But why 7? That's basically 3 days now. I've had this one up. This is the 2nd day. Tomorrow's going to be the 3rd day. You can only give 3, right? So, without the time skip thing, you know, but I would never do that. And the Daisy Boutique, look, as you can see, I think this is the 4th one. Could be wrong. You guys will have to correct me if you got this far. Maybe there's 3. But this one as well, the chatting one, there is 3. Why 3 separate days? My mum is struggling as it is, right? And now she's got to wait and basically another day to talk to him. Don't forget, she's doing 2. Yeah, 50 days is a lot. Not if you've got rheumatoid arthritis or, you know, maybe some other disability or you can't play it as much, maybe an hour a day. I mean, yeah, you could do a sneaky and just go on rewards and, you know, buy more tokens, maybe. But again, that shouldn't be really what you would have to do if you can't finish it, right? So, again, that's like, I don't know, those duties just don't seem really fair on people like my mum, you know, or like let me know, guys, do you suffer from any disabilities or do you struggle to do the Starpath because of life, or, you know, I'm always intrigued to hear your thoughts on it in a way. But yeah, I've got a list of things here as well, just notes of some of the duties so I didn't forget them. Right, there's also another one, which my mum does. She's not keen. She doesn't mind fishing, but the fishing she's not like too great at. She like struggles to aim for the little puddles, and the ones that I don't mind are the gold ones because you can get the potions, right? The potions work for those, but then you've got to get the blue ones, right? I think, what was it this time? I'm trying to think. The tilapia. There was a tilapia one. And it took me, I think, 2 hours. 2 hours to get 10 tilapia. And which, yes, you can get them in the white puddles. I'm going to call them puddles because I can't remember what I usually call them. Bubbles of water. You guys know what I mean. But the white ones, you can get them in there. I got 1 in so many white ones. And the blue ones just... I think maybe it's just the fish this time, but the blue ones, there was salmon in there. There was it perch? I don't know. I lost track of everything that was popping up, but the tilapia, and it took me 2 hours to do that. 2 hours. Just imagine what it's going to take my mum if she doesn't get lucky. You know, like I might have to help her out, and I shouldn't have to do that. You know, I mean, I want to help her. You know, obviously, but I just think it shouldn't be the blue. You know, the blue puddles ones, because white ones easy enough, right? They're so common. Blue ones, they are easy enough, but when there's so many fish it can be, like the sunlit plateau, it has to be in as well for the tilapia. I don't know. You can get tilapia elsewhere, right? Let me just have a quick look. But I tried and it didn't count. I'm sure it was the tilapia. It might have been another fish. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah, so Frosted Heights. I got one from Frosted Heights and didn't count because it said somewhere sunny, I think. And like I say, I'm going to have to do that one for my mum. On both, probably. I can see it. Because potions don't work. Because it's blue. It's got to be blue. You obviously chuck it in the blue and it obviously doesn't change orange anyway. But you put it in orange, it's not going to change blue, is it? You put it in the white, it's not going to change blue. So, yeah, it's just like, I guess in a way, I've sort of compared my problems to what my mum might struggle with in a way. But some of these get on my nerves. So, let's just see what else we've got down here. Yeah, so I basically went down the Royal Duties one, which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing these, but it just seems excessive that it starts with 10, then goes up to 15, then 20. So basically 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 5 different ones. And I can't remember if it went up to 35. I don't think it did. I think it went to 30. Surely they can think of some better duties. You know, because, I mean, 30 is a lot. And yes, we've got 2 islands, don't get me wrong. But there's just certain ones you don't want to do. Well, for me, there's certain ones I don't want to do. Like coffee beans, easy. Mine 4 rock spots, easy. Fish, easy, right? Decorations, easier. Glimmer, easy. Scrambled coin, I tend to stay away because it's like, I mean, it takes too long. I could do 3 of these, maybe even 4 before I even do the scrambled coin one, right? And again, this is basically me being a speedy Gonzales, trying to, you know, like rush it a little, but even my mum wouldn't do that one because she, like I say, she hates it. She can't do it. She can't do it. And yes, a lot of you guys be like, well, it's simple. And yeah, it is, but my mum struggles, okay? So, you know, it's one of them things. You guys will have to let me know. Maybe you don't like the scrambled coins one. What do you think to the duties? Because I just think 30 is wild. To do 30 of them. Wouldn't be so bad if, I don't know, there's just certain ones where it's like I say, I mean, the fish one takes a little while, right? But I don't mind them. I don't mind mining. And I really don't mind. This is just the Dreamlight duties as well. But as for the actual Starpath duties, just like certain fish ones, if it's in blue, just no. Please, don't put them ones in. Like, it shouldn't take me 2 hours to catch 10 of them. And yeah, maybe someone else would do, I don't know, catch the 10 in, I don't know, 10 minutes. It's possible, right? It's based on luck. Depends how many blue puddles you get and if it's the right fish. I was having a nightmare with that one. I only actually got that one done this morning as well, believe it or not, which is crazy. Another one that I have a slight issue with. I like doing it, but it got a bit too much this time. Is the serving customers in Remy's and Tiana's. Thankfully, we've got Tiana's now, right? So it's not too bad. But the fact of the matter is, every time I go in, it's like 2 or 1 customer in each one. And it takes so long. And it started off with, I think, 5 and then 7. And then the one I finished off this morning again was 9. 9 customers. Luckily, I got up. Again, it's based on luck, right? You go. I went in. There was 3 in Tiana's, and I think there was 3 in Remy's. So 6 done there. So I only need 3 more. So there I was, just doing other stuff. Went back in. There was 1 in Remy's and 1 in Tiana's. Still needed 1 more, so I had to wait again. Which it's like I say, it's not a big issue. But when you can't do anything else on the Starpath because you've got to wait basically for, I don't know, the next day to give your last gift to Timon, or, you know, do the Daisy Boutique, or, you know, you can't chat to 3 well, the character more than once a day, they're stuck on there. Wouldn't be so bad if maybe you could actually just move on to another page. Maybe they should have them all. What I think is maybe have just say 6 on there, but you can move on to the next page. Here's another 6, and maybe you activate them or something. It just seems like it's not me just trying to rush it, but it gives people the opportunity to knock the ones off what they don't have to wait for. Because I would have had this done probably yesterday, I think, if there wasn't so many I had to wait for. There was, I think, the first day it was out on Wednesday, I think after 2-3 hours, I couldn't do any more. I had to do, obviously, luckily, we had Timon and Pumbaa to do some quests and obviously get those into the valley. So it's not too bad there. But the fact that once you've done that and the duties, you can't do any more duties. You've got to wait, right? And say for an example, I don't know, because my mum only plays in the morning, she gets on and, I don't know, does the one Starpath thing that she can only do, and then it's another one where she's got to wait the next day. She's got to wait basically 2 days, right? Well, I mean, because I say 2 days because, say, 1 day she'll be on Steam, 1 day she'll be on Xbox. And I know that's her choice to obviously play 2, but I'm just stating the fact that more than one person will have, obviously, more. I mean, is it a few of you guys play it on like 3 or 4 things, right? So you guys will have to let me know with that, but it's just, if you've got a disability and stuff, or you can't get on as much, it's really tough. It's really tough. I know it's an easy Starpath. Like I say, for me, it's very easy. But just some of the quests and that are just so tedious and boring. It's like doing the same thing over, like the royal duties. It's just awful. So basically, how many of those do you have to do? It's like 30, 40, 55, 75, 85. So that's like 100 duties you got to do. 100 duties. That is wild. It's like there's stuff, there's games I can like compare it with. Say for Destiny, you've got bounties. So easy. You can go off, knock 100 off in about an hour. But royal duties, you cannot do them in an hour. Not 100 of them anyway. Especially when they, and I know you can like, oh, I've got a royal duty one there. It's got, say, 10 to do. And then you do some other duties in the Starpath. And you might get another one pop on. You'll be like, oh, lucky me. I can do the 10 and 15 one to get sorted together. You know what I mean? But sometimes you can't because you get stuck with, I can't do any more other than a royal duty one because I've got to wait days. Or a day, you know. I tell you what I am loving though. There's a new memory duty in here, which I think is fantastic. Although, what I recommend, guys, if you are getting them memory ones, there's 2 on it. There's a 5 one and a 10 one. So if you've done the 5 and you're like, oh look, memory, pick it, don't leave it because there's another one pops up for 10. Which I get that. That's fine. I don't mind that. Although, if you are struggling for the memories, what I did, there's 2 simple ways of that I think. I'm not sure if this other way works. You guys will have to let me know. But the Ancient Gardener, do you get memories from that if you just take it around and dig spaces? You guys will have to let me know. But what I did is that I went basically to a cooking stove and just put 1 fruit in and then just keep cooking fast. Keep doing fruit. And I got the 5 in about 10 minutes. So it was pretty quick. Whether I got lucky or not, I'm not sure. And then, luckily, by the time the 10 one popped up, I had 9 more memories from where I've been doing all the tilapia fishing. So I guess it worked out in a way, and, you know. And I had an idea there would be another one. So, again, I do love that one. I think it's good. I do want more new duties. What I think they should also do is maybe these duties in here, maybe they should add some of these ones in it. And I know that's simple, right? But I just feel like 3 decorations. Why not add that in there? You know, just add 3 decorations, Sunlit Plateau. So I know it's easy, but why not? I mean, a lot of the ones easy, right? Like the fruit ones. There's a few fruit ones this time. I actually don't mind them. Yeah, you've got to get 50, but they spawn back in like 20 minutes. Now, there was another one that I absolutely hated because I didn't get lucky, but this is a more of a common one that's always in there. It's always something or not. something different, and this time it was mushrooms. Picking your fungi. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna have a quick drink because I've been rambling on that much. I need a drink. So the mushroom one, right, was it 50 mushrooms? I think it was 50. I could be wrong here, so I do apologise if I am. Could be 30. I think it was 50. Was it 50? It might have been 30. Right. Don't get me wrong. I'm fine with it. It's just the spawn rate on my mushrooms are awful. I waited. I don't know what the spawn rate is, but I'm sure I waited an hour and I had 2. Which is, you know, fair enough. You know, I don't expect to just bash it straight out and get it done. But you can get lucky, right? You pick up a mushroom, boom, another 10, you know, just spurt out so you can go running after them. Didn't happen for me. Not once. Not once. So there's another duty I'm not keen on. But I understand that one. That one's fine, you know. I mean, I could get 10. Come back in a few hours if I'm doing something else, and there might be another 10 there. Now that I think about it, I think it's 30, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's not too bad. One that I have missed, it's not there this time, the voting on Dreamsnaps. Why is that one not there? How about you take out some of those multiple Daisy Boutique ones, or the Dreamsnap submissions, even though they're easy, don't get me wrong, I don't mind them easy. But the fact that, you know, we can't do our proper Dreamsnaps if we want to get it done in so many days, you know, is a bit of a pain. But take them out and put the voting one back. Why is the voting one gone? I like the voting one. It helped with the video as well. Oh look, I've just done that, you know. And I ain't gonna lie. Chances are when I get a new update for the game, I do a couple of Dreamsnap videos, and chances are I usually do one on a Saturday, you know. Update Wednesday, obviously do the Dreamsnaps video. I'm losing my voice there a little. Dreamsnap video, but I usually put it on a bit later now because of the update. Everybody's playing it and stuff. And then with it being the update week, I tend to do another one later on the Saturday. I don't think I'm gonna this time because there's no voting in the challenge. I know usually I've got it done by then, but it was just I don't know, it was just good. It's just good, and it was easy, but I enjoyed that one, and it's not in there. Maybe it's just a one-off. I don't know. Maybe they had issues with the development of it, or you know, actually implementing it in the game. Maybe there was a bug or error or something, but it's not there. So now the mining ones, cool, love them. You know, there's only so much you can do in the game anyway, right? But the mining ones I liked, other than the mining for certain shiny gems. However, there is one this time, and I don't know what it was. Maybe it's a little change. I didn't really read the patch notes. But I did that for my mum as well this morning on one of them, and either I got really lucky on both, or they have made it easier. It seemed like, because on the previous Starpath, I was mining for ages trying to get shiny gems. I can't remember which ones it was. And you would see like the gem, you know where you see the gem in the mining spot? Like 9 times out of 10 this time, it was a shiny. But last time when I was doing it, oh, it was awful. I went through so many. I won't use a potion for the shiny gems because it's more or less it's a waste. But if it's just mining gems, I'll just take a potion, boom, it's done straight away, right? So, I don't know, you guys will have to let me know again if you got to that shiny one. Did you get it done really quick, or are you a bit unlucky? Was I lucky to get it done that quick? But I had no issues with it this time. It was really fast on both mine and my mum's. So, again, I will experiment on when she goes on the Xbox, see if she can get that done relatively quick. And if so, then I assume they've sort of made the drop rates a bit better on shiny ones, or the chance of getting a shiny from where there's a gem showing out of the mining spot, maybe that's better now. I don't know. Maybe it's in the new patch and I've not read it, you know. It's just how I am sometimes, so just have a look. That's basically most of the stuff I've ranted about that's on here. But yeah, it's just like I say, it's not a problem for me. It's just like, what? This is the biggest issue I've got. So many Daisy Boutique ones. Like, it's either 3 or 4. If it's 3, maybe it's not too bad. But the fact that you can get them on at the same time is really annoying. I struggled this time, though, to get them on at the same time. And, I mean, these ones I'm sure are new. I don't remember ever giving 7 gifts. That's basically over 3 days. You guys, if you do remember, correct me. But I'm almost certain there was no talking to someone for 3 days. It's always 2. Always 2. I swear it's always been 2. But I suppose you guys will let me know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But again, I just feel like it needs to change a little. I love the Starpath, by the way. Great items. Like I said, I absolutely love the items. And yes, I know it's supposed to last 50 days. I get it. Right? We're not supposed to rush through it. But when you're busy or you've got other things, you know, it's just how it is, right? So, I mean, yeah, I've rushed through it. And I'm proud of it. I'm glad I've got it done. You know, I love the game. It gives me time to actually decorate and stuff. Also, you got to remember as well, like, once this one's over, we're going to get another one. And then once that one's over, we're going to get another one. We're getting them so much now as well, right? So, I'm just thinking of people that struggle. Like, maybe, like I say, they work a lot or... like, I work a lot, you know? But I still manage to do it. But I am, like, one of these that can get, like, star paths or battle passes, you know, whatever you want to call them, done relatively quick. Unless it's certain games like where they cap you. But you only have to come on for, like, I don't know, say half an hour in a day. Which is fine, right? But when it's ones like this that are quite grindy, like, I am surprised them shiny gems have been... let's try it, actually. See if this is a shiny gem. If it is, then brilliant. It seems like they've made the drop chances better. So what was it? It's a garnet, is it? No, it's just a normal one, look. So I must have got lucky. I must have done. It's either that or it is slightly better. By the way, awesome item. I'm going to showcase some of the items right now. This is brilliant. I absolutely love it. Look, it changed the colour. Also, the dance floor. Could have done with this a couple of weeks ago, couldn't we, when we had the disco on? No? Billboard. It's not the Wally one, but, you know. Oh, yeah, that's from a quest.
Good to see you.
Quest. Oh, here's the fireworks as well. Look at them. They're pretty cool. So, like I say, the items, no problem with. It's just basically the same problem I've got since the Starpath started. Just some of the same stuff we have to do. It's so tedious. I mean, they could have easily changed some of the things. Like I say, we don't need that many Daisy Boutique ones. To see 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them, it's just awful. Especially when they take 2 days each. So that's basically what? Say if there's 4, that's 8 days of my mum's, you know. And that's if she can, which she can't get on every day. You think she's on Xbox one day, PC another day. 16 days then. 16 days. So she's down to 33 days already. 32, 33, depending how long it was. It 48? No, 50? I don't know. But either way, maths is terrible right now because I'm still ranting. But like I say, it's not a bad rant. Like I say, I love this game. Game Loft. With this particular game, I'll say that because of Speedstorm. Like I say, it's got to be 2 different companies, right? I know it's Game Loft, but 2 different departments. And what they've done with this is nothing short of amazing, right? I absolutely love it. Like these. Brilliant, right? I wish we had more. You know, I need to work on the Eternity House, so ignore them ones. But, like, surely some of these could have just gone in the Starpath duties, right? Even if it's win Scramble Coin. Yeah, I'll have to do it for my mum, but, you know, the fact that it's just a duty... Even though, say, for example, you got the crafting ones in the duties, yeah? You got to craft 10 items. Just craft 10 iron ingots. Easy, right? You get that done in what? 10 seconds. 1 second if you're at your crafting bench, yeah? But Scramble Coin, yeah, it's going to take you maybe a minute, 2 minutes, depending how good you are. You know, or if you like my mum, it'd probably take you a week to do it. Because she's, like I say, she doesn't understand it properly. As quite as a simple concept it is, for somebody that doesn't like those type of things and is not like, you know, she's not used to stuff like that. So, and the fact that they appear in these duties, I don't think they should be in here. I don't. And same with, like, the time-bending cores. Like, it's just awful. You could be going for, like, an hour or two just to do one duty. And that's in the Dreamlight duties, not the actual, you know. So why is some of the duties in here quicker than doing them on the Dreamlight duties, you know? So it'd be nice if some of these were in there. Like I say, there's the fruit ones, isn't there, where I think this time was cherries and I think coconuts was another. And blueberries. So there's quite a few of them, I was going to say. A few of them. And I'm fine with them. They are absolutely fine, right? Problem is, you can only get so many. So I think it's 15, is it? So the cherry, I mean, you can get lucky. Obviously, you can get... How many cherries have I got on me? 1. Actually, we'll eat that. Well, I don't even need to check them. So there's 5 cherry trees, right? Oh, there's 6. There's 6 of those, so that's not so bad. There's 5 blueberry, unless I'm missing one. So if you get lucky, brilliant. There you go. I got lucky with this one anyway. But, again, that's why I'm fine with this one. So easy, yeah? And you just come back in 23 minutes. Brilliant. But ones where you get stuck on, especially if they're stacked up, like the first day, there was nothing I could do. All 6 was like gifts, talk to someone, might even have been a Daisy Boutique, and I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think there was actually, because I was like, oh, I won't do it until I know I'm done for the day. And then I couldn't do anything else, so I did the Daisy Boutique and had to wait while the next day there was literally nothing else I could do. And what if, you know, next day I couldn't get on because I'm at work, you know, or whatever. But this is, like I say, again, no issue with it. I just feel like some of the duties need to be changed a little. And do not, I mean, don't think of me like having a dig, because I'm not. It's just the way I talk, you know. Like, I'm fine with it staying like totally like this. It's not, you know, it's not my issue. Well, it's just, I mean, for 3 days just to give 7 gifts. Why not make it 9? So they've basically done this on purpose to make it last 3 days, because you can only give 3 a day, right? So 3, 6, and then give them the 1. But sometimes, because my mum hasn't got all the recipes, she hasn't got, you know, all the items. Like, I can't imagine what it'd be like for some newer players. Like, some of the recipes, you're like, well, I can't give them... Like, there was one for Remy, I think. Tiny Chef, wasn't there? There was 6 items. She had to leave it on 1 today. 1. Because she's probably now on the Xbox version, but she was on PC this morning. And she gave them 1 out of the 6, so it's going to take her several days now because she didn't have the recipes. And if I was there, I would have obviously told her, because I could have looked it up. But, you know, she's not really PC savvy, I guess, in a way, you know, for browsing the internet, looking online at, you know, Googling or even the Discord. But she loves the game. But sometimes it takes her like 20 plus days to do 1, and she's really struggling on the second one because she's up against the time, which it isn't a problem, the length of time that's in there. It's just some of the duties for her, you know what I mean? But guys, that's basically my thoughts on it. I'm sorry if I annoy anyone with this. It's just, like I say, I want it changed mainly because, like I say, my mum struggles with them, and she gets like anxious and stuff, you know, because she thinks she's not going to do it, and then I obviously try and help her a bit, and because she doesn't want to miss out on the items and stuff, you know what I mean? So I was going to look at the newer stuff, but it doesn't look like they're here. Half of them I've put down. I thought they always go to the top. Either way, you know, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it could be simplified a bit better for those people that can't get on as much. Like, some people maybe can only play once a week. I don't know, you know. I mean, my mum can get on once every 2 days on the certain platform, but any other things, I'm going to see what these do. I don't know if they do anything. I hadn't actually looked at these, so, but yeah, I am sorry for ranting so much. I don't even know how long this could be, like a 4-hour video at this rate. I could go on for so long about it, but like I say, No issues with it. If Game Love's watching, you're doing fantastic. I absolutely love what you're doing for the game. The only downside is you've not given us any Halloween stuff, so I'm a bit annoyed at that, you know. I don't know if there's anything coming in the Freeman shop, so there better be, or I'll be doing another video. But like I say, this isn't like criticising him. It's just what I would like. Yeah, can't interact with that. I'll tell you what else I would like as well. For us to be able to interact with things, that would be great. At least we can interact with them. These are cool. Approach. Oh, it's the bird. This fence is cool. But yeah, let me know, guys, what you think down below. I am intrigued what you think. Like I say, because I've seen someone with rheumatoid arthritis, and yes, she's playing 2 games. I get it. If you're struggling on doing 2, just concentrate on one, which she does. Her main one's the PC, but she likes to get the items on Xbox as well. So, I mean, she was good enough to buy the game on both, and the DLCs on both, and the Starpaths. She struggles to get moonstones from the Dreamsnaps and that. I've helped obviously a little on Xbox, and she still gets robbed on it. But and she does buy moonstones. So, you know, I just feel like the least that could happen for her is maybe some simpler tasks. Maybe even give us a thinking, how would that work? I don't know what they could do. I really don't. Other than making the duties even easier. I say even easier because, like I say, they're easy. But I'm not a fan of this. Like 7 gifts. That's just 3 days worth. And it's not the fact that I can't do it, because like I say, I don't need to do it. I've done it. I will do these just for the moonstones, right? But I can just see the last couple of pages of this Starpath are going to take my mum ages. And I don't know why they've done that. I'm almost certain they've added these new, like for 7. I don't remember it being 7. I mean, part of me thinks maybe it was, but I don't think it was. Let me know, guys. I'm sure it's new. I'll even check online anyway, because you look at previous duties and that. And I'm almost certain there was never one to talk to a character for 3 days on the trot. I'm sure it was only 2. If it is the same, then my rant's basically been for nothing. But, well, it ain't, because maybe they should take these out or knock them down. Knock it down to 6 again. That's fine. I say fine. I mean, she still struggle a little. But I just feel like she supported Gameloft for so long, right? Yes, she didn't get the game when it first came out. She wasn't even a massive Disney fan then. Like, she struggles to find games. And this game, she's, I think, approaching 1,000 hours now. And this is basically a few months after it came out. Not like the actual official release, but the early access. Was it early access? And basically a month after I got it. And like I say, she's supported it for so much, like, put so much money into it. And she's just struggling to do some of the duties and that because they take so long, and she's got multiple copies of the game, you know. Maybe this doesn't affect you whatsoever. Maybe you play on 3 or 4 different platforms and you can whiz through it, which I get, because like I say, I whiz through it. If I had another one, I'd probably do another one in 3 days. But I have thought about having another one, but I don't think I'd put myself through that, because like I say, I help my mum a little bit. But you know, someday I'm not going to be there, you know, and she doesn't want to miss out on things, and she shouldn't have to pay real money to get what's in here when she's bought the Starpath. Probably with real money as well, because she's so low on moonstones. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe to get a load of moonstones. What do you guys reckon? That is a bit of a joke. I'll probably get her some for Christmas or something. You know, it's a nice little present, but it's a bit different when it's a virtual present, but you know what I mean? But yeah, like I say, I will help her. But let me go, guys. Let me know, guys, what your thoughts on it, because I am intrigued. Maybe you don't want it changed. Maybe you want it harder. I don't know. All opinions are valid, right? So, cheers, Stitch. I just feel like some of the duties should be changed, and I am getting a bit bored of doing the same things. A little, like, not too bad. Like I say, it's just certain ones that take days, or where you get stuck because you can't do any of the 6 that's on, so you got basically come back the next day. What if you can't? That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. I'm sorry if I've annoyed anyone with this. Hope you did like it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing some more Dreamlight stuff. But for now, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.